fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
Oh my gosh.
They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Look at that thing, dude.
That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not.
That is the LNS, dude.
Well, if there's like...
Look at that thing.
It's rotating.
Nickel 6-1 Tango Logic, over.
Oh, got it! Woohoo!
Roger, there's troubleshooting.
Did you box moving target?
No, I took an auto track.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow, look at that, man. Look at it fly.
In the halls of Congress, Navy pilots are speaking out.
This object remained for about 45 seconds or so before darting off over the mountains. We were seeing objects with our radars, with our cameras, and even with our eyes flying on an almost daily basis.
We're very sensitive to how things turn and how things accelerate and how things move. And this didn't follow any of those laws of physics.
As of 2023, military and commercial pilots have reported seeing 801 objects they couldn't identify.
When we're talking about having an unidentified thing in our airspace, whether it's directly overhead or in our coastal waters, we need to figure out, is this an issue of flight safety? Is this an issue of national security? Is this an adversary spying on us? I was an eyewitness to what is considered one of the most important UFO or UAP encounters, and that's the USS Nimitz Tic Tac encounter. We call it affectionately a Tic Tac because it looks like the little breath mint. It was sort of a white, creamish color. We didn't see a cockpit, we didn't see windows, and it moved in ways that we didn't understand. I don't know what we saw, and I refuse to speculate because I think it would be irresponsible of me to say, well, it was definitely an adversary spying on us, or it was definitely an alien visiting from outer space, because I don't know.
One way or another, the more data we're able to bring into this conversation, the more we're going to be able to get to the truth.
Ryan Graves is trying to collect data from his fellow pilots, military and commercial. But there's a problem. They're hesitant to share their experiences because of the taboo surrounding UFOs.
They don't feel comfortable reporting because of that fear that there could be professional repercussions at their employer, social repercussions with their peers at the airline, because the conversation immediately jumps to, well, there's no proof there's extraterrestrials. You couldn't travel across the universe to get here. And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Pilots are seeing things that are in the sky that they don't understand what they are and are posing safety risks. That's where the conversation needs to stop. And hey, is this not only an aviation safety risk, but is this a potential national security risk?
Because of this stigma, today, the Department of Defense refers to these unidentified flying objects, UFOs, as UAPs, unidentified anomalous phenomena.
They changed it from UFO to UAP to try to reduce that stigma, to try to get away from that history, that historical trigger that happens in our brains. The topic is so charged because there are so many conspiracies.
I think it's critical to be open-minded, don't be dismissive, and search for the data like any good scientist.
Interview with UFO investigator John Lear regarding cattle mutilation and alien beings.
Well, he says the mutilations have not gone from animals to humans yet. You agree with that?
There have been some humans. It's a very, very sensitive subject. I'm going to steer away from that. But I will tell you that since the beginning of this year, there have been over 200 animal mutilations on Long Island. It's supposedly a big secret. I know that there's 4 major law enforcement investigators working in plain clothes.
On Long Island, New York?
Yeah, Long Island, New York. We have an investigator working with us who's sending us videotape and keeping us informed of what's going on. So it still is a problem.
And you say it's food. That's what they're doing.
Well, food or genetic experiments, take your choice.
Now, it hasn't gone maybe to the point of where they're mutilating humans, but you do believe there are abductions. And you also believe that at one point there may have been some kind of a clash between American military forces and these UFO
That's one of the stories when we began to discover what I call the Grand Deception. Was in 1979, and apparently there was some kind of clash. 1983 is the date that I call that we finally recognized that we had made a disastrous mistake. And that's when MJ-12 realized that they were in deep, deep trouble. They had made a deal with these people, and it had not worked out, and now the question was what to do.
You got about a minute left. What would you like to say to people out there to prepare them for it? Now, you've made allusions a couple of times when I've had you on the program that something is coming. We've heard that before, something is coming. Why do you think something is coming? What's coming? And how should we get ready for it?
There's really no way to get ready for it. The reason I think it's coming is because I have contacts within the government that tell me that they're bracing themselves for something, but they're not going to tell us about it. George, maybe the cover-up was in our best interest, maybe not. Maybe the government underestimated the intelligence of the American people and decided we just couldn't handle it. But let me tell you this, the truth is still the truth, and nothing can change that. Not the military, not the government, and not me.
John Lear, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to have you here, and I'm sure we'll have you back again.
Thank you.
If the universe is really 13.8 billion years old, shouldn't there be aliens everywhere? And if not, why not? I think it was Carl Sagan who said that there's either a lot of aliens or no aliens. Either one is equally terrifying. Meaning if there are no aliens, then what we have here is very rare. And then
I think no aliens is more terrifying.
More terrifying.
I think it's more likely though, right? If the universe is 13.8 billion years old.
I have not seen any evidence of aliens. And I think I'd know.
A growing number of people believe that aliens have visited Earth. Some believe they have been here a very long time. Some believe they are here now, watching over the human race. And some believe they know the agendas of the aliens, why they are here, and what they want.